This video was brought to you by Stormberg, a route planner, MisterGreen, Kempower and Marcus Bil. We are now at the Patata station in Thailand near Bangkok. This is called KM25. This might be the what's it called? I call it the Circle K food set. It's going to be, might be the starting point for the Bangkok challenges I will do in the future. Well, except for that, I won't be doing it soon because I'm going back to Norway soon. But behind me here you see Ora Funky Cat. This is 500 Ultra, and we are getting ready now to do the Bangkok challenge. The Bangkok challenge is actually a highly relevant test for Thai people, which is to drive from Bangkok to Chiang Mai or the other direction. Same one. But I'm getting ready now. We have one charging station here. It has AC and also some DC. So I'm parked in a weird position because there's a fossil car blocking one of the charging spots. I'll show you here that this one says EV only, this one also. So this is unfortunately somewhat common, but it's the Ora Funky Cat 500 Ultra. It has a 63 kilowatt hour battery, and it's actually fairly spacious compared to the size, the external size. I can show you more of this. Just we have a little bit sharp sun right now, and the windows here has not been tinted, and now I understand why Thai people tint the windows, because it is so freaking hot inside that I had to bring out these are the bags from the Tesla bag. I just had to use something to block the strong sun out from the cabin. And I can show you that. Here's the interior. Yes, Ora Funky Cat. We are almost at 100%. Well, we are at 97% now. Trying to cool down the car as much as I can now, but it still feels hot. And the range here is not GOM-based. It's a fixed rate. So once you charge it 100%, it should show 500 kilometers, but this is 500 kilometers of NEDC range. So the plan is that we'll be driving north. Wait, let me see. Home, I guess. Yeah, okay. Zoom up. Ow. For you guys who are not familiar with Thailand, hey, what the fudge? No, north up. No, there, that's better. Okay, let me show you here. Oh, what the heck? What the heck happened there? Back. Okay. We're good. So we'll be driving from Bangkok all the way to Chiang Mai. It's up there somewhere. Yeah, that's about 700 kilometers. And you see here it's 31 degrees Celsius. This is reported from the weather forecast. But this one is a different story. This one is actual sensor reading. 35 degrees Celsius on the tarmac. So, okay, if we go back here, back. We go here, 97. What? It's been camping at 97 for a while. But we're going to start exactly at half an hour past noon in 9 minutes. Yeah, and I can show you that we are now charging at, how much is this? 5 kilowatt roughly. Yeah, amps and volt. That's the way the Chinese people display charging speed. They don't show you kilowatt. But okay, we wait a little bit more, and then I guess we reset the trip. Well, it's not too important to reset the trip meters. We can do that also. But yeah, eventually I will do it. And then we set off in the heat of Thailand. Not yet now. We are on the move now. So this is the Highway 1 heading north. Yeah, we just hugged this one pretty much all the way to Chiang Mai now. So that's quite simple. Once you escape the traffic in Bangkok, then, well, I should be on the rightmost lane actually. Oh yeah, go. So this is the name of the game, that there's a little bit of traffic when you're leaving Bangkok. But actually right now it is good to stay on the non-expressway because we have the shade from the expressway above us. So actually, you know, when it's really hot like this, then you are actually pulling 2 to 3 kilowatt for HVAC to cool down the car. So ideally you want to have it not too hot when you're driving. But of course, hot summer versus cold winter. Hot summer is still more efficient than driving in cold winter. Okay, we escaped most of the Bangkok traffic right now. So this is the 120 zone. well, or is it 100 and okay, whatever, it might be the yeah, but anyway, so I just discovered that the maximum speed for adaptive cruise control is only 120 kilometers per hour. Yeah, you cannot go faster with adaptive cruise control. Of course, you can drive manual and go faster. So hey, that's a Mustang. Oh, nice. American muscle cars are not common over here. Yeah, I see now. Yeah, I got the confirmation. It's 120 zone. We have a freaking Mazda hugging the right lane. I have to do a little Bangkok style driving to get past the Mazda. Okay, the Mazda has been hammered. So, all right, we are down to 87%. The consumption number here is way off because it's just a rolling average, not based on on trip meter at all. So whatever. So I will just do my ninja calculation and see if we can get to Kampeng Pet, which is, well, it was 288 kilometers from the starting position. We are now 227 kilometers away from the Kampeng Pet. So yeah, and the car claims we have 430 kilometers of not even damn close range, yeah, NEDC range. Okay, so one last time, I'm going to enjoy the ride here in Thailand before I have to leave, go back to Norway soon. We are now at this checkpoint. I got pulled over doing 126 in the 120 zone. This is weird because I'm pretty sure I looked at the GPS that it was not 126. It seems to be more like 124, usually when they deduct a little bit of a measurement error, but that's fine. I'm being fined 500 baht now, but no problem, so I just have to deduct some time. I just noticed something. Okay. You see here, we are using adaptive cruise control now, and this car is in fact regenning in adaptive cruise control. If you look at the power meter there, right? Okay, look, I'm going to decrease my speed. Look, yeah. So I'm not sure why the 400 Pro didn't regen. From what I heard, Great Wall Motors, they claim that when you're going at higher speed, like here, then it will regen. Or it could be that this car has slightly different software than the other car because the instrument cluster looks a bit different for some reason. Okay, I'm going to try something. Let's see, now that we are driving slower, let's check if the regen also works at lower speed. Now we drop the speed. Yeah, it is also regening at lower speed. Yeah. So it must be software then. Yeah. Okay. We are getting close to Nakhon Sawan now, and I just learned something new now. So you see, well, I was complaining on the range test, but you see, when you have this active, right? You see the stats here. If you want to see trip meter, all you have to do is hold down the OK button for a couple of seconds. There. Wait. What? No. 9. There. Suddenly the trip meter appears. While we still have adaptive cruise control and everything. Okay, but anyway, look here. We have done 190 kilometers and we have 50% battery left. So it means that on these kind of roads, when you cruise at 115-ish kilometers per hour-ish, then we can get around 360, 380 kilometers of range. That's not too bad. Really, that's not too bad at all. now charging at the Bangkok station. This is the first charging stop. So look, 282 kilometers. I arrived with 23%. So I estimated that at these motorway-ish speeds, you can go in Thailand. Yeah, you can go around 350 kilometers, which is very impressive. So it's nice and hot outside. You see here, 36 according to the weather forecast, 35 according to the temp sensor on the tarmac. So we are charging now. So in order to see the charging speed, you have to go here. No, wait, let's go up. I think that's shorter. Time to full. Wow, the tires are quite hot. Look at it. I like it that you can see the temperature in the tire also. All right. There. Okay, 116 amp, 300. Oh, the voltage on this pack is lower than the 400 Pro. The 400 Pro, which is the what do you call it? The one with the LFP has 370 something. I have it in the range test video. So this car actually charges slower than the 400 Pro. Interesting. Yes, you guys recognize this place? This is the P station. So we have, okay, that guy wants to fill up air. So let me check the tires, by the way. GT Comfort 225. Let me see the dimensions. Yeah, 215, 50, 18. So actually the same as the 400 I showed you, but let's show you here. There is no soundproofing here. So that's why it's a bit noisy. So the charge port is on the left side, which is the right side, not the right side, which is the wrong side. And this time I use the RFID, the Vista RFID that I've registered to link to this account to, yeah, so it works now. But we are only charging for a little bit before we have to head over to the next one. Next one is going to be the long stop, because I need only 2 stops, but this one's semi-short stop. The last one there will be a long stop. So let me show you guys in the sun here. It's quite cool, the color. Ora Funky Cat. Does it say anything here? No, GVM, okay. And this is a 2-tone color. Look at this. Okay, I need to show you more. Well, oh wow, it's quite hot. I can feel like this is super hot. I'm almost burning my fingers here compared to the white car. You can feel the difference here actually between this part here. See, I can touch this part, kind of, but here, oh no. And you see, we have no tint on the windows. So all right, quick pit stop. I need to go to the restroom. I haven't peed in 3 hours. All right, we have to leave now. At around 60, a little over 60%, it started throttling. So now we're getting only 37 kilowatt. Okay. Charging time, almost 38 minutes. All right. We are on the move again. Now it's 4:30 in the afternoon. We're just chilling on the right lane with adaptive cruise control and auto steer. And yeah. So now we have to drive only 96 more kilometers to reach Tak. And I guess over there I can have a food break, but it will only be about half an hour, 40-minute food break there to reach 80%. So only 2 charging stops to go to Bangkok. I mean to go Bangkok, Chiang Mai then. We could almost do it in 1 charging stop if we, oh shit! If we had, well, if I knew about this PT station. There's a PT station, a Patata station, not PT, those are 2 different things, but there's a Patata station further ahead that just opened around 30 kilometers north of here. I could have charged there. It's also free. Kostenlos, yeah, but whatever, I found out a little bit too late. We are now charging at Tak. We have done 388 kilometers. Ooh, what's the time now? Ooh, this is 7. We are close to the 7-hour mark. No, wait, not 7 hour. 5-hour mark. I forgot we started at noon. Yeah, and we had that 5-minute deduction, ticket deduction. Okay, so we are 36%. Let me see. I can take off the mask. I don't need the mask right now. 36%. Let me check here. How fast are we charging? Okay. This is probably also around 40%, right? 39-40%. Sorry, 39-40 kilowatt. Okay. So I guess I will do a little P break again. Yeah, the P station. Yes. See, we're charging right there. I walked just 1 minute. This is the place I ate last time also, because they make the food quick. Otherwise, I would go to the cafe over there. You see, the sun is setting. So we've been on the road for just 5 hours. Wait, what was the time again? Yeah, it's 5 hours now. We are only at the 5-hour mark, and we have come this far, huh? So it's around 32 degrees Celsius here. Nice and warm. I'm going to miss this. Too bad I have to go to Norway soon, but man, I love Thailand. I was born here, remember? And I'm enjoying doing trips here and doing tests here. Okay, there's the Coke. So this is it, simple but fast. Coke. Food is here. Hot Kempower. This is holy basil with minced meat, minced pork, and some rice. This came really fast after just 5 minutes. They have almost no customers here, so that's good. So let's dig in. Look, it's a cute little car. But when I say it's a little car, it's actually not that small. It looks small, but it's not, yeah, it's just like the Ioniq 5. It looks small, but it's actually way larger. I'm gonna show you. So, first now, let me see. We had some food break. Yeah, we're at 72% now. Okay, anyway. So, this color is pearl. It's pearl color. It's quite shiny when it's sunny outside. This one is two-tone color. It comes, yeah, like I mentioned, you can only get this in the Ultra, if I remember correctly. The Pro has only the white single color. But I just realized that even the Pro is a good deal when it comes to charging speed and range, yeah, and this LFP battery. So here you see the interior. Voila! I'm going to do an interior review tomorrow morning before I return the car. You can see closer up. I will do all the measurements. I'm showing that it is fairly spacious in here. See, we have stuff here for yeah. I mean, we have a car place pair. There we have wireless charging there. Space here for putting your shit, like I have here. There's a screen, steering wheel. Look at this steering wheel. Two-tone steering wheel. What the heck? And then, just look now. I'm gonna sit behind myself. I'm 173 centimeters still. Look how much space I have. This is almost unbelievable how much passenger space you have in here. Huh? This is way better than Zoe. Way better than E28. E28 and Mokka E would be so cramped in the back in comparison. Oh, okay, so we're gonna sit here a little bit until we have 80%, I think. But okay, let me show you the charging speed. All right, we're down to around 31 kilowatt. We were actually hovering at 100 amp, 37 kilowatt, past 70% for a bit. Now we're at 76%. So we don't see, we see state of charge here and we see speed here. So I have to say 31 kilowatt is not that bad. So I'm actually going to camp here a little bit more, and then we go for the finish line, 270 kilometers away from here. All right, we hit 80%. And now we are down to 22 kilowatt. So now it's time to leave. Okay, second charging session, about 46-47 minutes before I unplug. We are getting close to Lampang. We are just 22 kilometers away, and I realized I have to bail out. It's not optimal, but we have to top up at Lampang because we cannot make it straight to Chiang Mai. But fortunately, we didn't camp too long at 22 kilowatt before we left. So you see, the consumption is 200 watt-hour per kilometer. We've been averaging around 160, 170 on the trip here. But suddenly at night we can hammer faster. We can have higher average speed. And this, we are now reached the bumpy part. It's going to be semi-bumpy like this all the way until Chiang Mai. Now, we have a stoplight again. Oh, all right. So, let's see then. Okay, quick pit stop. I calculated I need 35%, which should be around 5-10 minutes. So that was a fairly quick U-turn. Maybe I lost only 30 seconds, just 2 U-turns. The detour time here is quite short, that's what I'm saying. So this charger for some reason has the new software. So you can see that it's charging, what? I'm getting 29 kilowatt only. What the heck, man? Why? But it's too much, it's a waste of time for me to try to change stall. What? Okay, I need 35% only. So I don't know what the heck is wrong, if it's a charger or it's a car, but yeah, it's not worth it to change stall and do that. Well, I think it's not worth it. So let's just get over to the restroom and then, and then get going again. Okay, I want to know if it's a car or the charger. So we move stalls. And let's see now. Are we getting faster speed here? Should we blame the car or should we blame the charger? Okay, it takes a little bit of time. Yeah, 43 kilowatt. It was the charger. So again, I guess we could deduct 2 minutes if it matters. Yeah, you see 43 kilowatt now. Huh. Okay, so there's actually something wrong. There could be parts of the module. There could be a power module in the ABB charger that is kaput. The charger is working, but it's just giving reduced power. I heard about this before. This is the ABB charger, by the way. Okay, third charging session, topped up for a little over 10 minutes. Right, we are 83 kilometers away from the target. And we have 151 kilometers of NEDC range. Let's hope that's enough. We are now going up Doi Khun Tan, the mountain pass. And you know, it got me thinking, will the car overheat? Because I'm actually pushing it somewhat hard up the hills here, going also fast, unlike the Doi An Khang climb where I was driving slow. So the average power here is probably higher than the Doi An Khang climb, but the Doi An Khang is steeper. But I actually think it won't overheat, because when I talk to the engineers, yeah, and stuff like this happens. When I talk to the engineers at GVM, they told me that this car does not use compressor to cool down the motor or the stator, unlike, for example, Tesla. Tesla will also run the compressor to cool it down. So it's like it's running it only by passing it through the radiator. So in this case, I'm guessing that we have so much air passing through the radiator that the cooling effect is great enough. So it's 21 degrees Celsius outside. And even if the motor is at 100, 150 degrees, we have plenty of air passing through the radiator. Whereas when we were climbing Doi An Khang, we simply had too little air. And that's probably why it overheated. raced against the finish line. We're almost there. We are 21 kilometers away. We have 11% left. This is going to be close. It was a good call for me to charge around 34% before I left. We are here. 2011, oh, 21, okay. It's technically it's 8:35, yes. 8:35 with 4% left. Okay, here's the trip meter. 656.6 kilometers. Journey, that is the driving time, yeah, 6:37. Wow, so that's the actual driving time. And then of course, well, that means we charge for roughly 2 hours, really? Wow, okay. And by the way, this one, like I pointed out before, it's just a rolling average consumption for the last 100, 200 kilometers. The total consumption was not 195. I think it was around maybe 180, 185 roughly, but it's higher than the Tesla, yeah. So now we have the charge, and I guess I need to summarize. So we can say roughly 8.5 hours for the Ora Cat, and then Tesla did it in roughly 8 hours, and then the MG did it in 9 hours. So this one sits right between it, but this car actually costs the same as the MG cost back then, but it's not for sale anymore, the MG. So actually, overall, I would say that the Ora Cat is a quite impressive car. It has good ride. I almost feel like the ride here is better than the 400 Pro. I'm not sure why, or maybe it's just now I got a better impression of it, but I like the ride here way better than the MG. MG feels like a crossover, you know. Here, you feel like you're driving a sedan, but it's actually a quite tall sedan. You have plenty of headroom, and it's, like I pointed out before, it's fairly spacious for a car like this. And Ora Cat is only electric, so there's no fossil version of it. And as for the interior, nice, cool. We also have massage seat that I haven't tried. Let me see. This is proper Chinese massage. The Chinese car, they have proper seat massage. There's some motors pushing. It's not some air cushion, so this is good massage. And it has, the Pro has seat memory also. So, but okay, I have to point out now. So the difference between the Pro version, or okay, let's just say the difference between the 400 and the 500 is the 400 has LFP battery, smaller battery. This one has the I think it was NMC or something, bigger battery, but for some reason the big battery has lower voltage. So the LFP battery, the small battery, has roughly 11% higher voltage, which means that it also charges 11% faster. But of course the 500 has an advantage that it has more range. So basically it means that you have an advantage for the first leg, like on a long trip, but then already in the first charging session, then the smaller battery has an advantage. So the smaller battery that charges faster will slowly overtake the bigger car because it charges slower. So what I think is that if I would try the 400 Pro, the smaller battery, on this challenge, I might even do it in the same time, 8.5 hours, because we spend almost 2 hours charging this car, and we might get away with, let's say, 1 hour and 1.5 hours or something on the other car, but we need to probably charge more often. Actually, no, we might also need 2 hours. I forgot, because we have, of course, less energy. We have a smaller initial buffer. Yeah. So, but what I'm saying is that if you want the car for a long trip, then even a smaller battery might be a good deal, and it's an LFP battery. So for Thailand, you probably have lower degradation on the LFP battery versus this one. And also for the LFP battery, you can probably also safely charge it to 100% every day, whereas the bigger battery, you might want to go for 90% to preserve the longevity of the battery. So yes, and this is part one. I'm not done yet. Now I'm going to charge to 100%, and then I will do a range test. I will actually start heading back towards Bangkok, but I will not end up in Bangkok. I will end up in Ayutthaya tonight. So it's going to be a long day, long night, but it has to be done before I go back to Norway. So there will be also a part two, but this is the part one. So I think that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later. I was charging at 52. Suddenly I get power fault. And it just flickers. And what the heck is going on now? 4:20 at night. Dude, I just want to get back to the hotel. What? Motor fault. What the heck is wrong here, man? It's recommended, huh? Shit. What? Power fault. Whoa! Dynamic system fault. What? What the heck?